Alright, what is going on, guys? HC Jammers here, back with another Street Fighter 5 video, and this time round we're going to be going over yet again another matchup specific one. This time going over just a little scenario that happens with Karin, or it's going to be numerous scenarios, but it's going to be revolving around how Mika can deal with Karin's V-trigger follow-up. So the Guren-Ken Followups. If you don't know what that move is, it's basically the V-trigger palms that she does and the multitude of follow-ups she gets from those palms. Now, we're not going to be going over every single one. We're not going to be doing that in chronological order. We're only going to be going over the ones that are more apparent and the ones you're most likely to encounter in whether it's against a competent Karin online or a top level Karin in tournament, or just more knowledge in the Karin matchup in general, so you just understand how the scenario pans out, because Street Fighter 5 is all about scenarios. Alright, so without further ado, let's get straight into this. Hopefully I can cover all of this and not fumble my lines. Right, so first off, you have to remember is, now when you do the V-trigger palms, Karins are most likely going to do low forward into that. Now, if they do that, hold on, let me record it again. Hold on, Jesus Christ, I've already flopped right off the bat. Right, let's restart all of this. There we go. Right, so if Karins do this, online Karins will definitely do this. So they do the palms and that. Now, if they do that, the court circle forward punch, that is -6 on block. So Mika can punish that, which I believe is just a medium punch into EX shooting peach. Or you can do, if you want to save the meter, you want to be meter savvy, then you can do medium punch into heavy shooting peach when I actually get it to hit. So let's try this again. I swear to God, I hate when this happens. There you go. So you do 150 damage for the meterless heavy shooting peach. Now, that's something that's very important to remember. Karins most likely won't do that, but it is -6 on block, so you have to be cognizant of that. Now, the next one we're going to be going over is, I believe, the overhead follow-up, which is the palms into upwards and punch. Now, that is -2 on block. However, there's a gap in between it on block when it happens. So you can press a jab. That's one answer you can do. However, this will air reset Karin, so you can do that. You can also do, there's a lot of flexible answers to this because it takes a while for it to come down. If you want to be even more brazen audacious, you can do a crouch medium punch. You can even do an EX Wingless airplane, but that's, well, not like that. That's going to be more of a hard read. I believe you have to get reversal timing when I stop sucking. Right. There we go. So you can get the EX Wingless airplane. Like I said, that's more of a hard read. The safest option for this would be an EX shooting peach when I get it right. Jesus Christ, how many times am I going to fail this? Well, not a light shooting peach, I wanted the EX one. Jesus Christ. There we go. EX shooting peach there. You get the 130 damage and you can stop the overhead from happening, because if Karin does land that overhead, she can get a full combo from it in V-trigger, and that's very bad. And that's going to be for the overhead. But like I said, it is -2 on block, so please do remember that. Now, the next one you want to remember is the backdash one. That's it. Right, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so for this one, this is why it's interesting to know how the follow-ups work, because if I try to press a jab, it's not gonna reach, because Karin's way too far. The backdash pushes her, it puts her far away, back to neutral, so Karin's safe, and that's where Karin wins in this matchup, mainly in the neutral. So, answers for this, since crouch jab doesn't work, the answers for this are going to be EX shooting peach. This will always catch it, because I believe the backdash is, well, you can just punish it with a reversal EX shooting peach, because it travels that far. That's why EX shooting peach is so good. So mid-screen, you definitely want to do EX shooting peach. Now, some of you may be wondering, oh, can I do peach assault? Well, let's give it a try. When I get it reversal time. Well, it doesn't matter, but the peach assault, as you can see, it is whiffing, because it doesn't reach that far. Because there's not enough range for the grab to reach Karin. There we go. Yeah, there's not enough range to reach Karin. However, if this situation happens in the corner, let's see what happens when I do peach assault now. Or when it's supposed to come out, not a rainbow typhoon. Oh my God, what is going on today? There we go. as you can see that time, the Peach Assault did connect. And that's because when Mika's in the corner, her Peach Assault range extends. I did a video on this back in Season 1. I'm pretty sure there's multiple videos on that as well. So the answers for the Guren-Ken into the backdash, they're very limited, but they're definitely damaging, and you can get a lot from that. I don't know why I reset and turned that whole thing off. So remember, you can do EX Shooting Peach. That's what happened anywhere on screen. And if you're in the corner, you can do Peach Assault. It has to be reversal there, I think. Or I don't think it has to be reversal, but you can definitely use it. But this situation will seldom happen because you won't always have access to 3 bars. Meter's highly expendable in Street Fighter 5, but you won't always have access to 3 bars to punish that scenario. So let me reset that. The other situation you want to remember is the +1 situation. I almost forgot. That's basically... Yes, that's the elbow there. Now that elbow that Karin does, that is +1 on block, so that means she's advantageous for 1 frame, or she recovers 1 frame faster than you do. Now to interrupt it, there is a gap in there. You can interrupt it with a crouch light punch, which you can do. Well, not you don't mash it, but when you're ready for this situation, punish it with a jab, and you can get a full combo into 220 damage, because that's not too bad. Let's do it again. But if you want to, or if you're not sure of the situation, you don't know what's going to come out, just do EX Shooting Peach. That will absorb the hit, and then you'll get 130 damage, as I said before. There you go. So that's very good to know. Let's show it one more time. EX Shooting Peach. So that's that. So the options you want to do for that are Crouch Jab or EX Shooting Peach. What is the other one? Oh, the command grab one. Right, so this is the Guren-Ken into up kick, I believe it is. Damn, she's got a multitude of options you have to remember. It's crazy. Right, now that kick, that command grab can only hit on standing opponents. Now this is beautiful for Mika because if she does a crouching light punch, the command grab will whiff. It will go over you. Now to punish this command grab, you can go for the audacious read with EX Wingless airplane because it makes Karin airborne. You could go for an EX Shooting Peach, but if you do this, you actually don't hit Karin. You go under her basically, and to the other end of the screen it resets to neutral. But like I said before in this video, neutral it's more favorable for Karin over Mika. So you do that. What you can do as well, if you go for the crouch light punch, what will happen is Karin goes over you. You can actually input a brimstone or a command grab and catch the... I think it does punish the landing frames. I'm not entirely too sure. Don't quote me on that. But you can go for a command grab and put Karin in the predator situation. That is interesting. Or however, you can go for an autocorrect EX Wingless airplane. I found this out recently. So you can do that. Because if you whiff the jab, thinking she's going to do something else, if it doesn't come out, then you can get the wingless airplane. That's what happens if you mistime it. You have to be quick with these inputs though. Oh god, I don't want that to happen. Let's try this again. Where's the jab? It's supposed to come out. There you go. Because EX Wingless airplane is invincible on the way up. So definitely keep that in mind. It's an interesting one. I wouldn't recommend doing that, because trying to go for an auto wingless airplane, it will showcase your knowledge on the matchup, but it's not something that it'll rarely happen basically. But yeah, those are going to be mostly those are the ones you definitely want to pay attention to. Now some of you may be thinking, but Jammers has missed out what about the ones that Karin does with the giant palm at the end or the sweep? So let's go over that now, shall we? So not Tenko, bloody hell. My execution while recording is like the worst on the planet. So let's go V-trigger into that palm. Now this is a commitment, right? This is a commitment from Karin. Now I believe, actually no, there is no gaps in this. So as you can see, most of the things I try, or that reversal EX Peach didn't work. My crouch jab didn't work. I'm going to try EX Wingless airplane. As you can see, nothing is working. However, if you do want to interrupt it, you can do Peach Assault, because that is a fully invincible move. There you go. So you can do Peach Assault to interrupt that. But if Karin does go for this, it is punishable on block. I believe it's like -9. But the problem with this, that follow-up there, is the block stun is very deceptive. So you may press a button and it may not come out on the timing that you've done it. but it is punishable. I recommend going for stand hard punch into heavy shooting peach, because if you do medium punch into stand hard punch, the hard punch will whiff, just like I showcased earlier in the video for a different scenario, as you can see there. Or you might be able to even go for a target combo. But if you're going to punish this giant palm follow-up, go for a stand hard punch into heavy shooting peach. But if the Karens do go for it, you try to interrupt, I'm gonna regurgitate these lines. There's no gap, so you will get punished and Karen will get a counter hit. Now the other one is, I believe it is the sweep follow-up. So let's get into that, shall we? And then yeah, that one there. Now if Karen does this one, it's the same situation as the one I just previously showed. So if I try to do EX Peach, I'm gonna get counter hitted. If I try to do jab, I'm gonna get counter hitted, so on and so forth. Hopefully you get the idea and all that jazz. So if Karen goes for the palm or the giant palm or the sweep follow-up, those are commitments. Like I said as well, if Karen does do this and you do happen to block, it's a commitment. She gets punished, 221 damage, not too bad. She'll take big damage for trying to go for this commitment. As you can see right there. So she's losing all that damage because she tried to commit to something. She tried to make a hard read, basically. So that's what you want to remember there. Now, have I missed anything? No, those are the main ones you should know. Those are the more apparent situations you'll come across when fighting Karen. So hopefully you guys saw a pattern there while watching the solutions that Mika has to all the Guren-Ken Followups. Now, you're not going to be ready for all of them. Like I said, there is an option that covers multiple scenarios, which it was the EX Shooting Peach. This covers multiple situations. So it covers to stop Karen from going into the +1 situation with the elbow. It stops the overhead. It catches the backdash. It doesn't catch the command grab, but etc, etc. You get the idea. You can also do crouch jab as well. That covers multiple options. But in this scenario here, when Karens do V-trigger, let me just record this one more time. So like I said, just to familiarize yourself with this scenario, when you go up against a usual Karen online, not maybe a high level one, they'll usually do low forward into Guren-Ken. Now, top level Karens, they'll try and hit confirm this. So they'll try and make this a situation that seldom happens. So you rarely be ready for it. So this is why you have to train yourself to understand the intricacies of this matchup or this situation here. I've shown you the answers. Some of them are more of harder reads than others. Some of them more brazen decisions. But that's it. I've shown you the solutions. You go in training mode and you can cycle through them and get ready. Like I said, EX Shooting Peach covers most of them. And even if Karen goes for the command grab and your EX Shooting Peach whiffs, you go back to neutral and you can make her drain V-trigger meter somewhere else. But if she does do the backdash version and she loses half the bar, you can punish that. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video here on Street Fighter 5 Mika versus Karen matchup. Hopefully I've shedded some knowledge that will enlighten you guys and help you understand it in a much greater depth. Thank you for all the support in recent weeks, or recent months I should say, for the videos I've done. Definitely gives me that motivation to keep uploading for you guys and get ourselves ready for Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. I will be doing videos on that obviously when it comes out. I want to try and do some videos before it comes out. But yeah, we'll wait till the time comes for that. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can. You're more than welcome to. My Twitter is in the YouTube description link below, as well as my Twitch channel. If you did enjoy this video and you are new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. If you don't want to, that's completely fine. You can dislike it. You're more than welcome to just leave and not subscribe. It doesn't hurt me at the end of the day. But yeah, that's going to be it from your boy HC Jammers. Hopefully this video was insightful to you, and I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your day. So until then, take care until the next Street Fighter 5 video, guys. And take care.